Good morning. We're about 3/4 of a mile into our hike. About 13.7, I think it is. Shouldn't be too much of a climb, but it's starting off early with the climb. We're gonna be walking this ridge for about 10 miles straight, but we have to get up to it first. You see down here, that's the bottom of one side. There's the trail. And there's the bottom of the other side. And we have to go, I think you can probably see it, up there probably about a 200 foot. Not too bad, but we'll get there.
Good morning, friends. Skygoddess here. It is day 53. It's about 8:30 in the morning. We're climbing again, going up. We haven't completed the first mile yet. So far it's been all up, but day 52 kicked our booties. It was a very tough day. And I did a little cooking episode last night on video about my new entree that I thought of and we tried out last night. I'm calling it Thanksgiving in a Bag. It was awesome. We both loved it. Duck said it was a hit, and we went to bed with full bellies. And even though Duck's sleeping pad has a leak, he says he still slept pretty well. Of course, it might have been the Ambien, but regardless, he slept pretty well, so we're happy about that. I don't know if you can hear this in the background, but we hear cow, lots of cow. It sounds like circus animals, and then we hear dogs too. It's hunting season. It's bear hunting season and squirrel hunting season. I don't know why you'd hunt squirrels, but I think some folks eat them. To each his own. But we found a great campsite last night. It was awesome. It was a perfectly flat piece of land that is incredibly difficult to find. It was wonderful. And someone had carved out 3 huge tree logs and cut them in the perfect height for tables and for sitting. So we loved that. It was really a luxury. So anyway, campsite was great, but as we were walking up to the campsite, we both saw something black. Just right by the edge of the campsite. And turns out it was a recently skinned black bear hide that someone had just thrown over a huge downed tree. It was kind of creepy. You would think it would smell, but it didn't really. I got up kind of close and looked at it, but it didn't. I took a picture of it, so I'll share with you. But then we kind of settled in for the night, and there was a little service road right by our campsite. I think it was an old road that used to go up to a fire lookout, right? Is that what that was, honey? Chestnut Knob. Anyway, so we hear a car coming, and we look up, and it's a beat up old pickup truck with a guy in it, and he has hunting dogs in the back. And he has lost a couple of his hunting dogs, and he was asking us if we'd seen them. And we had not. But he was a nice fella, and we chatted for a little bit. He drove off, and we went to bed shortly. So, are we 1 mile into this hike yet, Duck?
Yes.
Yeah, so we're 1 mile in. I get to have a kiss now. So we'll check in with you later.
Okay, friends. This is what the top of the ridge looks like. You just follow the ridge all the way around. And you hope you don't fall down there, because it's a long way down. And the same thing on the other side. And the same thing behind me. One long ridge. Probably about 10 miles long today. So it's a lot of rock jumping, but it's fun. Look at all these rocks up here. Just gorgeous side of the hill. I'm just glad I don't have to climb up that, because that would be hard. We're going this way instead. A lot of rocks today, as you see. This is the path, believe it or not. But we're getting it done. Well, we're at the end of our day. We just hiked 13.5 miles. And we hope that once we go across this bridge and across that street, there's a campground about 1/10 of a mile. We actually just came down straight, well, pretty much straight for about 1.5 miles. Not too bad. A wonderful day. Here's a pretty stream. If you have a quick look. We had a great place for lunch today. They say this is a good place to go swimming, but they also say there's another, the stream is also runs right by the campsite. That's what we're looking for. But we'll find out.